Hi guys, so in this lesson I want to give just some really simple tips and hints about putting in a little percussive solo into your strumming. So if you had listened to the first lesson in this series, you would have heard a little sort of performance that I gave. And in that, to break up the strumming, I did a lot of sort of little breaks with some hitting of the guitar to create a little sort of drum solo, a little percussive solo. So I'm just going to give you a few little, or like break down some of those ideas that I used there, just in a bit more detail here. So firstly, using the same techniques that I taught in the last few lessons, so that is just the basic beat, the triplets, and the fan strumming thing. You can do the same patterns, but instead of having open chords, just mute all the notes. Just put your sort of hand over it, don't play any notes, so you just get deadened strings. So it sounds like this. Right, that sounds pretty cool and really like percussive and interesting. Same with the rasgados or the fan things. Right, and that sounds really cool after a really sort of aggressive strumming where you've got a lot of open notes, and so it's all really resonating and ringing. So something like that. That sounds cool because like you've got a lot of this really loud, big sound with all the open strings ringing and sort of harmonizing each other. And then you've just got the guitar stops and the drums continue and you've just got a solid beat. So that sounds really cool. Same with the, like I said, the fan strumming thing. Another thing I did in the performance in the first lesson was do a lot of hitting of the guitar. And so you use the exact same techniques that you would when you're actually strumming. And I think I went through one of them in my lesson on how to play triplets. Instead of playing triplets on the strings, you can play them on the side of the guitar. And playing it on different parts of the guitar gives you a different sound. Right, so you can sort of move around there like that. You can probably play it against the bridge as well, and you can play it on the actual face of the guitar as well, but that's a little bit difficult because it's a flat surface. Here you've got sort of an edge to play against, so I generally stick to that. But by all means, play on the actual flat face of the guitar as well, and that way you can sort of move around. That was terrible, but you get the idea. Similarly, you can do the same thing with the fan strumming. So instead of strumming the strings, you can strum on the guitar. And I find this really cool strumming on the side of the guitar. It gives a nice sort of hollow sound. Or even on the back of the guitar if you really want. So something like... So you got to be pretty quick, and that's pretty ridiculous obviously, but you get the general idea. Using the top of the guitar, or the side of the guitar, is really cool. Right, so it's the exact same strumming technique, but just on the body of the guitar. Now you may slowly wear down the wood of the guitar by using these techniques, but you know, totally worth it. And finally, you can just hit the guitar wherever you like. And sort of up here is a bit more trebly and a bit more like a door, a solid piece of wood, whereas down here it gives a bit more bass and a bit more vibration and resonance. It sounds a bit hollow. And using different parts of your hand as well, so like your knuckles, give a different sound to your thumb. or your nails, or even your palm if you want. Actually, that sounds pretty cool with your palm on the bass here, just below the bridge. So. Yeah, and so really you just need to sort of incorporate that all into the song that you're playing. So again, have a listen to the song I began with in lesson 1 in this series, and you'll get a general idea of how you fit it in. But as long as you stay to the beat, you can sort of play whatever little drum solo you like. Cool. I hope that helped. Feel free to ask any questions or leave any comments if you feel so inclined. Thanks. See ya.